Hi Aquarius, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your monthly money and career tarot reading for the month of November 2021. Just cleansing the energy, got back from the gym and tanning. Did I look nice and tan? Or tanner? Anyways, enough about me. We're going to begin by pulling a couple messages from the Soul's Journey deck, and then we'll pull some Tarot of Dreams. If need be, we have the Everyday Small Tarot to further clarify. And then we'll finish off with some small inspirational cards, if I could say it. Just over here trying to stay motivated, energized with my Red Bull. Anyways, let's begin. Let's keep it simple in the beginning. The intro, just keep in mind it's general, okay? I feel like, just like a few of the other signs I've done so far, it's going to be hard to sort of like, you'll lose your breath at certain points this month, just being honest. You might feel a bit overwhelmed. Anyways, for my lovely Aquarians for the month of November 2021, money and career, we got 3. Okay, bear with me. What else we have for Aquarius? Money and career for November. Death. There is an underlying focus throughout the month on endings and new beginnings when it comes to your career and financial obligations. Some of you reevaluating how much money you spend on frivolous things, I feel the need to say. Interesting. Or maybe just a lease or something of the sort may come to an end, a contract. All right. But we're beginning with fear. For yours, I feel the need to pull a small everyday tarot for each of the oracle cards. Do bear with the background noise if you do hear any, okay? People or things outside. For fear for Aquarius. Death, as well as 9 of Swords. A lot of you feeling quite exhausted. Maybe it's difficult to sleep in the month of October and November. Weird dreams are just being woken up, or just finding it hard to stop thinking, stressing, you know, a level of anxiety for some of you. Fearing the end of a job or the end of a financial obligation, or just however it pertains to you, you're just worrying about the future of your finances or your career. For some of you, it's just one of the two, but I feel for a lot of you, it's both, okay? Allow for yourself to remember that completion is a positive part of life. You know, it can be a bit hard to accept with the world coming out as well, but it's you just needing to utilize your knowledge and wisdom you've gained over time to adjust to new beginnings, to the uncertainty, I feel the need to say. But I feel like it's the death of a situation that is no longer working for you. We're leaving you trapped or restricted to a certain extent. All right, so do your best to release any anxiety or fear or doubt within yourself, especially at the beginning of the month, okay? And then we're moving on to gratitude. For gratitude, with just 1 coming up, the Knight of Cups, feeling as if a lot of you, this could represent someone coming in with a new offer for a job, or somebody wanting to invest in something with you financially. Could be somebody being like a friend, or somebody coming in, excuse me, as I say somebody so many times, wanting to get an apartment with you or invest in a business or something of the sort, okay? This could also represent you in your energy, feeling quite creative, motivated, and emotional to a certain extent, but being pushed to be grateful as you go after something new and fresh, okay? Feels like it's a huge month where you're focused to sort of push to have that focus on the fresh, the new, the exciting, all right? And to view it that way. We're moving on to surrender. I'm going to pull a small card first, okay? For surrender. You might find it's hard to surrender to that, you know, or to just the flow of things, how things are meant to unravel, or just come to be, or just come to an end once again. With the Hanged Man, I need to adjust to perspective on more than one situation in your money and career. Some of you, it could be one, but it feels like all together. I need to maybe take a step back and a push from the universe to adjust your perspective in a relationship with money, as well as your perspective on your career, your view, okay? Some of you being pushed to be like, this situation once again is restricting and needs to come to an end, right? So take a step back and readjust yourself. And if you look at the Hanged Man, I don't tend to point it out in my readings, but he or she, you know, gender's irrelevant in tarot, but you're feeling quite tied down, or you're feeling sort of restricted, right? You're being pushed to kind of hang from the tree of knowledge and figure out once again what you already know, okay? And some of you will be new realizations and conclusions, but yeah, just need to surrender to the way things are meant to unravel, okay? Discipline to move right along. Let's pull something for this. What do we have for discipline? The Eight of Cups in reverse. I feel like a lot of you are going to feel guilty for doing what's right for you, whether it means leaving a job and not wanting to sort of do wrong by your boss or coworkers, whoever it may be, or just maybe too worried about what your friends and family think, right? Feeling as if you at times easily absorb and care about other people's judgments in your life. Maybe not everybody per se, but the ones you care about most. But I need to sort of turn this in the upright and just move towards what's right for you, right? Don't feel bad for doing what's right for Aquarius. And to discipline yourself in that sense as well, I feel like with your spending, okay? It could be easy to discipline yourself at the bottom of the deck with the Emperor when it comes to planning for what you desire, what you deserve, you know, not what you feel the need to settle for, okay? All right, let's continue and pull some main tarot from the Tarot of Dreams. I feel like there's going to be an energy or two in your life, maybe not like in your work environment, but outside of work, that just makes you smile. I just kind of got this giddy feeling. Maybe a loved one or potential suitor. Could just be a family member or a friend, but or it could be more than one person. But it just feels as if people kind of feel the need to cheer you up or help you enjoy life to a certain extent. It's beautiful. What do we have for Aquarius to continue? We're aiming for 6, but if we get more, we get more. Okay, we got the first half. Very interesting. So remember I was saying fear is going to be a huge focus at the beginning of the month? With the star, need to keep that hope alive, you know, and underlining focus on it. I need to heal from what you've been through as well. Feeling like life has not been easy for you, even outside of money and career, your money and finances, but in those two categories, to say the least. Not everybody's done right by you. But we're beginning the 6 card spread with the Knight of Wands, okay? And so I thought it was interesting that I was mentioning intuitively that the beginning of the month mainly, the whole month, but mainly the beginning of the month is a focus on fear of you going after what you deserve. But for whatever reason, you begin the month on a passionate note. Maybe the universe, just spirit feels the need to remind you either way. Just, you know, don't be afraid. Just go move forth, you know, in a passionate manner. If something comes to an end, then it comes to an end. Everything happens for a reason. 4 of Swords. Some of you may feel the need to take a step back and reevaluate or just kind of sort through how you feel about something you want to go after passionately. You might find that the opportunity to go after it is a bit delayed, and it's meant to be so you can sort of rest in between jobs or just figure out what's right for you, right? I'm gonna pull one more. This one wants to come out. 5 of Pentacles. A lot of you stressing over not fitting in where you are now or where you're about to head, or just stressing over your finances when it comes to this chance to rest at the beginning of the month, or when it comes to going after maybe a job with less pay or a job that maybe is more commission based, whatever the case may be. You needing to just be grateful for what's coming towards you or what you're going after at this time, or will be soon enough. It's meant to be, okay? We're moving on to the Palace of Coins. I really feel like this is representing a new work environment for a lot of you. Even if it's not a full-time gig, you know, it could be you sort of keeping your full-time job and moving towards a side gig, you know, a side job where you just feel it's going to be successful. Some of you, this could be you starting up your new business or investing in a house or apartment. Remember I said a friend might want to get together and help you commit to something like that? Or it could be you and your loved ones, your family. Knight of Swords. A lot of nights, so it's a week, interesting that came out, a month of action, I feel like I need to say, as I stutter. It's like change makes you a little bit nervous to an extent, but you just kind of overthinking things to an extent, but it's just all gonna fall into place as it's meant to. Once again, I feel the need to keep reiterating that. But with the Knight of Swords coming up for this Palace of Coins, you just passionately, almost in a feisty manner, going after what you deserve, getting that push from the universe and others around you to just not settle, to just go for it, you know? You might find that your guard's up a little bit out of defense or just fear once again, but just put it down and move towards what you deserve, okay? Queen of Coins. What do we have for this Queen of Coins for Aquarius? The High Priestess, interesting. There's a spiritually guided or universally guided level of confidence that comes over you. Or it could just feel as if you are viewing now, after that push and adjustment for your perspective on things, that this new work environment, this new job, or this new side gig, whatever it is for you, or this new financial investment is meant to be. You have a lot of options, okay? With the Seven of Cups coming out. And it feels like you have a lot of options as far as what to invest your money in. But if you so choose, or if it's your situation, if it pertains to you, a lot of options for jobs. It may not feel, I feel for you specifically, that people are sort of just coming and offering you positions. For some of you, maybe. But it feels more so you just being that emperor that we saw on the bottom of the deck before, and just putting in that hard work, sending out your resume, getting that push from the universe to just not settle once again. And you just accepting that you are responsible in a beautiful way for all of these options coming to be. Sure, a person or two might feel the need to help you out or offer to bring you into the business or connect you with a job, but it just feels like you deserve the credit, okay? So that's towards the end of the first half. And we're moving on to the beginning of the second half of the spread of month. We have the King of Swords, if I could say it. All right. What do we have for this King of Swords for Aquarius? That's the second King of Swords. Huge focus on you utilizing what you've been through, the ups and downs, the knowledge, the wisdom you've gained. You could also find that a job or a side gig you're taking on, or a promotion you're gaining, taking on, entails you utilizing skill sets you've used in the past, even if it's not recent that you learned those skill sets or gained them, right? It could feel like a past job that you thought was like, well, that was a waste of my life, you know, I made some money, but or, you know, feeling like a degree or a certificate that you've gained from school, it didn't go to use. And it's like, damn, it's about to go into use. You know, it's about to be put to use. I mean, everything happens for a reason. It feels like the universe is pushing you to move towards this happily ever after, okay? Page of Pentacles and Nine of Wands. And so a lot of you feeling a bit burnt out or a bit wounded towards the first part of the second half of the month. But again, it's just this huge focus on you feeling fresh when it comes to your finances, or fresh when it comes to your work, or both. And it's a beautiful sort of motivation for you to continue to go after what you deserve in a very smart and selective way, a knowledgeable way, okay? Temperance. So you make your way to the middle of the second half of the month, and there's a push to have an immense amount of patience with a fresh start or leap of faith that you're about to take. It may feel like there's a lot of planning, a lot of things to figure out, or just a lot of training to go through, even if you kind of have it sort of, you just kind of feel like you'll be good at it either way. Because this is aligned with the Palace of Coins, all right? Or it may feel as if a leap of faith you're taking for an apartment, a house, a car, something of the sort. Feels more residence oriented, even if it's, you know, if it's not a job. Could be both for you. There's a lot to sort of have patience with when dealing with other people, boss figures, coworkers, or people who can help you sign this or that, okay? I feel like for a lot of you there's a contract involved. Eight of Cups. And so you make your way to the end of the month, and I feel like there's a push for you to walk away from a situation, once again, that's not working for you. Ooh. A focus on a connection as well. There could be somebody within your family or your significant other helping you not feel bad about what you're moving towards, about what you're leaving behind. I'll pull one more. Ace of Cups, feeling quite abundant towards the end of the month as the wheel starts to churn, okay? Feeling as if you're not gonna be shy of putting in the hard work, and nor will you have that option, but it may entail more alone time, and I think you'll be okay with that. You just needing to sort of explain to certain loved ones as to why that's going to be the case, okay? So let's finish this off and just hop on your chariot this month, okay? Let's finish this off by pulling a message or two from the small inspirational deck. Always find time for the things that make you feel happy to be alive. And so interesting note after what I just talked about, not sort of being shy to go after a lot of work, a lot of hard, effort that you need to put in, but also those things that make you happy outside of your finances, your work, and allow yourself to make time for those, okay? Find that balance. One more. Alrighty, last but not least, a little progress each day adds up to big results. Absolutely keep that in mind this month, okay? So if this reading was truly helpful, I hope you have the most amazing month, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Aquarius.